I'll let you talk. If men can be pregnant, abortion would be a sacrament.
And what do you mean by sacrament?
It'd be a fucking religious experience.
You mean because abortion actually favors men? Is that what you mean? Help me understand what you mean by that.
I mean the abortion laws oppress women.
How do they oppress women?
They take away the choices, they take away the human fucking rights.
And the human rights that you're talking about that women have, I think I agree with you that women have human rights. What rights are you talking about? The right to do this to a child?
The right to choose, the right to have their own fucking body, their own skin, their own flesh and blood.
I agree that women have a right to their body. And would you say that the unborn is a part of the woman's body?
Yes!
Does it have the same genetic fingerprint as the woman's body?
It's a parasite.
But does it have the same genetic fingerprint as the woman's body? Do you want to join the discussion?
I do want to join the discussion.
Bring this guy in.
First and foremost, you're not pro-choice, or you're not pro-life. You're anti-choice. There's no such thing as pro-life. There's pro-choice and there's anti-choice.
Okay.
There's either you want to support somebody's decision or you want to take it away from them.
Well, I haven't claimed to be pro-life here today. So
You're putting this out right here makes it pretty obvious where you stand.
what do you mean by pro-life? So that I can know if I actually agree with that.
The stance that abortion should be outlawed in all cases, except for a couple of the Republican things like rape and incest.
Well, I don't believe that abortion should be outlawed if the unborn is not a human. So is the unborn a human or not?
No, because scientifically speaking, it is not a human life until it takes its first breath.
It's not a human life until it takes its first breath. So what species are those cells right there at implantation? You can see that looks kind of like an orange with fungus on it. What species is that?
You mean your doctored images up there? The images... I do believe one of those images up there comes from the TV show House.
Which image are you referring to? Because these images all on the When Are We Humans sign, those images all come from Leonard Nielsen's book, A Child is Born. They've been in print in America and around the world since the late 1960s. And so my question for you is, are you calling Leonard Nielsen a deceptive photojournalist?
Yes. Leonard Nielsen is a propagandist.
He just took some pictures of embryos.
Leonard Nielsen is a propagandist.
Okay, so
he writes things from a biased perspective.
Okay, so give me an unbiased perspective on what the embryo is.
Nothing yet. It is nothing until it takes its first breath.
Do you mean that metaphysically, like it's actually nothing? There is nothing there.
Sure.
Okay, if that's the case, then sorry,
it's a bunch of cells. That's all it is.
It's just a bunch of cells, but that's not nothing. That's something.
But humanly, it is nothing. There is no soul. There is no life there until it takes its first breath.
So you believe there's a soul?
No, I don't believe there's a soul for them yet.
Do you believe you have a soul?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Is that what gives you your rights?
That's not the point.
Being human is what gives us our rights, and they're not human yet. That's not the point. You're dodging the questions.
Okay, I definitely don't want to dodge that question, because that's the central question. Is that human in the same way you and I are human, such that we have rights?
No, it's not.
What do you mean by it's human, so that I can know what fits into that category and what's not in the category?
When it takes its first breath, it is truly alive. And then, until then, it is not a human life.
Okay, so if the baby comes out, I'm sorry, would you like to share your opinion, Darth? Are you Darth Vader?
Yes, I am Darth Vader. Hello.
Okay, great to have you on the open mic.
This whole discussion about whenever you want to say that like this embryo becomes a human being, it's not the fucking point. The fucking point is that in the United States, this is the only industrialized first world country that has 0 weeks paid maternity leave. We live in a society that is so against working mothers, and you guys aren't doing shit for those working mothers. You want to sit here and say that abortion should be illegal? You know what? Have your opinion.
Help me know what I can do about that problem. Let me see if I can verbalize, re-say what you were saying. Because I want to partner with you to solve that problem. You're saying that women have 0 weeks maternity leave in certain professions?
We have 0 weeks guaranteed paid maternity leave in the United States. The employer doesn't have to give them shit.
You mean there's no federal law on it, or that no employer does that?
There's no law mandating paid maternity leave. That's why
so you're saying we need a law to force employers to give maternity leave? I think I would be for that law. So I think I